I was 23. I was just living, doing whatever I wanted to do, very selfish, always looking for the next biggest thing, next big high, not really thinking about the consequences of what I was doing, and that's what led to me getting pregnant. I found out I was pregnant in the bathroom at Walmart alone. My first thought was, how can I get out of this? Panic, just immediately thought, abortion. I'm gonna get an abortion, it's gonna be fine. I had talked to the dad about it and he said, get an abortion. There's absolutely no way that I'm going to help you with this. I just can't. So I went to the abortion clinic and they gave me an ultrasound and they actually turned the screen away so I couldn't see it, and I thought, dang, I really wanted to see that. And so I said, okay, well, how can I see this baby because I'm pregnant for the first time? The day before my abortion, I Googled free ultrasound Tulsa, found Hope Pregnancy Center. Made an appointment to get an ultrasound there, get a free ultrasound, and I had to get some counseling first. She was very non-judgmental, very sweet, really made me feel more open to talking about it and opening up to my emotions. I didn't know what it was about her, but there was something about her that was just very comforting, and she had this presence that I hadn't really seen in a lot of my friends, and something that I felt like I was searching for, I saw in her. So she said, well, what are your options? How do you feel about each one? And I said, well, I have adoption, which don't really know how I feel about that. I have parenting, which I can't do. I'd be a single parent. That'd be horrible for me and a baby. And I have abortion, which I don't really want to do that either, but I feel like I have no choice. Going into that ultrasound, I was thinking about all that, and then went to the ultrasound, and I was like, okay, finally I get to have this ultrasound. I'm laying there, she puts the thing on my stomach, and I see, on this big screen, oh my gosh, I see this heartbeat. It's like, wow. I can't even describe the feeling of seeing a heartbeat and this little person that's inside of you, and knowing that's inside of you, that heart is beating inside of you, that you made that. It was just so powerful to see this child and just know the weight of that this person could grow up, live a whole life, have children, have grandchildren. And I just thought, who am I to deny that to them? Sherry, the person who was doing my ultrasound, said, I've adopted before, and that's a really brave thing to do. And I said, well, I never really thought of, myself as brave, but I suppose if I did do an adoption, it would be, that's something that can turn something that right now I feel is so shameful, can turn it into something beautiful and something that, this family could have a baby, and the baby could have a family and be raised by people who are actually prepared to raise it. So I thought, okay, if I have an abortion or if I do an adoption, either choice is going to affect me for the rest of my life. And so I ended up not having the abortion and picked an adoptive family to take care of and raise Blake. It's been absolutely amazing since then. I mean, I have a great relationship with them. I still see him all the time. I've been able to watch him grow up, and he's almost 2 now. So it's really nice being able to see myself in him and know that I made that, and I made this beautiful human that's gonna go on to do such great things. I have felt absolutely blessed by Hope Pregnancy Center. They really made me feel comforted in a time that everything was so tumultuous, and they were sort of there to just wrap their arms around me and say everything's going to be okay.